it! I'm trying to protect all of my online data. If only I had used a VPN. Like today's sponsor, Surfshark. I never would have been price gouged because that's what companies do. They take your IP address and they use your location data to try to tell you how much you should be spending on something. I don't know about you, but I like it when things are a bit more affordable. That just ain't the world we live in, but it's the world that Surfshark lives in, baby. And if you go to surfshark.com/4starbento and use the code 4starbento at checkout, you can get 4 free extra months of Surfshark services. Plus, they got antivirus, IP protection, all sorts of things to keep you ready to browse the modern internet. And they got a 30-day money-back guarantee in case you're not satisfied. The show I wanted to watch just ain't on Netflix anymore. But you know what? I bet it's on somebody's Netflix. And with Surfshark's VPN, I can find that someplace. I can be that somewhere. And I ain't gotta go nowhere to be there. So thank you once again, Surfshark, for making the internet a bit better.
Oh no, they're back tracing you.
They're back tracing me.
The internet police, no!
Hello and welcome to the Talkcast Podshow. We're here, and guess what, Kaiser?
What?
We aren't talking about superheroes this time.
Thank fuck!
Next time, though, I think you'll be back in town for Supergirl, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah, we will unfortunately have to return to the mines.
Right now, breath of fresh air, though, because there are 2 genres that I absolutely adore. Horror movies and action movies.
And oh boy!
2 of my favorite movies of the year have come out, and not only that, but we got like a sneaky little bonus here for the rundown.
Ooh, a sneaky little bony.
Yeah, just last night, you and I got back and just kind of like scrolling through, and we watched They Will Kill You.
Okay, yeah, so this was really funny. I think we were just on HBO Max.
Yeah, because we just finished
through.
watching Rick and Morty, which, holy shit.
The first episode of this latest season is crazy.
Goes nuts. Like, they went absolutely berserko mode with, like, the action animation. Like, it's in good hands right now. That's all I'll say. I'm, like, very excited to see what continues happening.
It's also just really funny.
It was.
But yeah, we saw the title, They Will Kill You, and I think I said something like, I think I heard of this.
No. I was like, I heard something good about this earlier. And then, I turned on the trailer, and it gets to that part where she's hiding in the closet, and she pulls out a shotgun. I'm like, okay, we're watching this.
Yeah, no, instantly I was like, okay, I'm in.
Let's
You've got
go.
me.
Let's go.
And I'm so glad we didn't watch the rest of the trailer.
Yeah, because I'm guessing it would have given away kind of like a major twist.
Yeah.
Which we, like, I'm not going to go into like an in-depth discussion on it here, but it is this amazing blend, like this action comedy horror movie about a woman fighting a satanic cult in a really cool looking hotel.
Yeah.
It's very stylized. The action is very reminiscent of like kind of like those 70s grindhouse films and like Tarantino, Kill Bill.
It's very, and I think intentionally in a good way, it doesn't feel derivative necessarily, but it does feel inspired heavily by Kill Bill.
And very heavily inspired, like in terms of its, like the way it treats the horror aspects of it by Sam Raimi. Like there's a lot of like really goofball stuff, a lot of really cool, fun, practical effects. And the story goes off the rails very quickly. Its one downside is probably like the melodrama that it kind of like leans into.
Yeah, it
doesn't strike a good balance juxtapositionally there.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it wants you to be emotionally invested in some of these characters, and it's not that it fails entirely.
No.
It just doesn't reach the peaks that I think that it's reaching for, and I think we both agreed it either needed to be less or be more.
But that doesn't hinder my overall appreciation of the movie. I thought it was amazing. Like I don't think it's like a 10 on 10 masterpiece or anything like that, but it is a fun watch.
If someone said it was a 7.5 for them, but a really hard 7.5, no, you don't understand. The 7.5 that is there is so good. It's just that other bit that's meh. That I feel like that would be very accurate.
I'd even honestly agree on it being like a 5 out of 10 that you really fucking love.
I don't know about 5. If only just because it does things so.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It has
a lot of identity, a lot of style. It's like
it's honestly worth a watch if you like, movies like The Evil Dead or anything like that.
Yeah, it stars Zazie Beetz, and she's so good in this. I love her whole attitude this entire movie.
Yeah, it plays very strong. But yeah, that little sneak a little bonus in there, definitely worth mentioning. But really want to talk very briefly about Obsession.
By the way, before we talk about Obsession, look at the time code. If you don't want spoilers, you can skip ahead. Okay, cool.
Because it's been out for a while.
I thought that was gonna be kind of the meat of this.
I would love for it to have been the meat, but it's been out for so long. Pretty much everybody's seen it. Everybody
Okay, so let's just preface: if you haven't seen Obsession yet, we're gonna have to talk about the spoilers because I really want to talk about the meat of it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it is a deeply uncomfortable but absolutely masterful film. I've not been this disturbed by a movie in a long time, and that is high praise.
Yeah.
So,
although for those of you, not a good first date movie. No, I would not pretty bad as a first date movie. Kind of bad as a date movie in general. But
no, if you take your date to this movie, you've got to be rock solid with your relationship.
You need to know, both of you need to like horror movies first of all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If one of you's not into horror movies, that is already going to be a disqualifying factor.
But it is an astonishing movie that has been doing gangbusters in the box office. Holy shit.
Which, yeah, maybe that director should share more of those profits.
I don't know what deals he has set up with anybody. But
I'm just saying.
I've seen some of those interviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, good on him for the damn success. That's crazy. $750,000 budget, over $300 million in the box office right now.
Did we hit over 3?
Over 3. Damn, crazy.
Yeah, that is mad.
They keep delaying the digital release because it keeps doing so well.
No, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because frankly,
we need movies like that.
There are some movies that unfortunately, they absolutely did bomb the box office, and keeping it in theaters isn't going to help. Often though, films just don't get enough opportunity to be in theaters long enough to really make their money back. And I'm glad that this one's getting that opportunity to just continue to kill.
Yeah, this is one of those movies where word of mouth is what got it going. I was hooked from the first teaser trailer of it, the one where he's sitting in the car.
Nope, I didn't see frame one about this movie.
I'm just telling you my story.
I'm just saying. I didn't see any of it.
I saw the initial teaser trailer way back when. It's just that part where he's sitting on the customer service call in his car, and it cuts before the horror reveal. It just ends with just because you wish this doesn't make it any less real.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay, fuck, I'm in. That not only does it look like it has style, I love the vibe of this.
That's a really good, man.
That is a great trailer.
Yeah, because
doesn't give anything else away. It's just this is the concept. He's scared of what he just did to this person. Boom, done.
It was funny because I was not going to see the movie until you talked it up a lot, and then my boyfriend came into town, and he was like, yeah, I really want to see Obsession. And I'd seen the premise, so I was already a little bit curious. It is a mixture of just playing up horror, but also psychological horror because
artifact horror, I think, is what some people have been labeling.
Yeah. And I was not prepared.
It's so fucking good, man.
Oh, what is the name of the actress?
Indy Neverett.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but
she is so stupidly good in this movie. I couldn't. Oh,
I haven't seen a performance in a horror movie that moved me so much since Mia Goth in X and Pearl, because she was really fucking good in those, and Toni Collette in Hereditary.
Oh yeah. I need to see that. That is one of those ones that I actually did mean to see. It just kept getting pushed off. Yeah, a lot of people have. You're not the first person, I think.
Hereditary is one of my favorite horror movies.
Yeah, people have sort of compared this a little bit in terms of how fucked up it gets.
Yeah, the level of uncomfortability that you can feel. And this movie is really good about like making you feel really uncomfortable without relying on making it really squeamish. There are parts where there are part.
Yeah.
But it doesn't like, it's not like Terrifier where it's just like throwing blood in your face, or I was telling you about Bring Her Back last night. There's one scene where like a kid's chewing on a butcher knife that's that I can't.
Yeah, there are not a whole lot of just frankly gross, horrifying moments. There are a couple though.
There's one in particular.
Yeah, oh man. So that like, since we're already cleared for spoilers, I feel so fucking bad for Sarah. Was it Sarah?
Sarah.
I feel so fucking bad for Sarah because the moment that wish was made, Sarah had a huge fucking like X on her that whole time. Like, she's not gonna make it through this film if like things keep going this way. And that, oh god, that was so.
Yeah, obviously the true victim of the movie is Nikki. Like,
yeah. Oh no, she is the victim of the film. Everything that happens because of him that she does is not her fault.
Yeah, fucking Bear is obviously the hard to say the antagonist because he is your point of view of the movie, but he is absolutely the problem.
Well, he is sort of the he is the antagonist and the protagonist. It's a really great setup because, and so fun thing, if you've seen the movie and you know about the One Wish Willow. One Wish Willow. If you know about those, the director has actually come out and said it's not a monkey paw.
He just made a shitty wish.
He made a shitty wish, which means like everything that happens after that is basically his fucking fault for being a selfish idiot. Mm-hmm. Now, no, there's no way he could have known that it was real, but unfortunately, like that kind of attitude, the movie is a great way to show you that attitude, that, oh, I want them to love me more than anybody else, and I deserve it. And the way that he responds to everything afterwards is so indicative of people who cannot think outside their own fucking lives.
It's such a great representation of like, not only be careful what you wish for, but a bit of that like dog chasing cars mentality of the Joker. It's that like you end up pursuing the idea of this person that you've built up in your head, and you know, obviously she's a different, like, it's not actually her that she's with, but like when he's, you know, now that he has everything he wished for, he doesn't, like, it's not what he wants, and like all of a sudden Sarah is like, you know, the better option, because like the one, like, they have two scenes, and in both scenes they have, well, I guess three if you count the one at the bar where, like, you know, she stays behind and is the only one that consoles him about his cat.
The moment I saw that, I was like, oh no, girl.
Yeah,
because it's a
they have good chemistry.
They do. That's the fucked up part. It's like, it's not that he doesn't have good chemistry with Nikki, but they feel like friends.
Yeah.
The moment Sarah comes along and they start talking, there's an immediate connection there that he just does not pick up on because he's so infatuated with this other girl.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you have a crush on a 10 on 10 and there's an 8 on 10 sitting right there, and you're just not like you.
And it's not even like she's more attractive than Sarah.
Not necessarily. It's like, it's a type thing.
Yeah, it's a type. Yeah, it's entirely a type thing because, frankly, I think, oh man, Sarah is gorgeous.
Both of their face cards are amazing. Like, both girls are beautiful.
Yes. For me, I think one of the most defining parts of the film is the way that he reacts throughout. Mm-hmm. Because just the fact, oh God, one of the most telling lines comes during one of the creepiest scenes when she's talking in her sleep, and he says, "Is it really so bad being with me?
I've never really been with you."
Yeah, it's like, I've never been with you. And I'm like, oh, damn. That, and I think that is a moment that kind of starts to sink in for him. Finally, after everything, I think that is where he starts to see, this is all a mistake. I can't keep this up. And unfortunately, it's way too late by that point.
Yeah, by that point, it's like, I mean, he's obviously been having buyer's remorse throughout a lot of it. This was already after she had beaten herself in the face with a bottle. She shit herself on his carpet. Like, this, she's been doing creepy shit the entire time. And this movie's so good about, like, just letting, like, Curry Barker is so good at, like, setting the tone here. Him and the cast and crew, like, just that scene of her holding the flower vase in front of her face was so uncomfortable.
Yeah. And just the little things early on that should have been immediate giant red flags of, oh no, this is absolutely, it really goes to show you how much he was trying to ignore when she did the thing with, not just the first thing with the cat alone was like, that's fucking weird. But then when he finds out that he ate the cat, that, oh my God.
Yeah, that whole scene was,
yeah, just what a deeply uncomfortable, fucked up movie.
Amazing movie.
It's so good. It's
my favorite movie of the year right now.
It's like a brick to the face.
Yeah. Over and over and over again.
Over again.
Over and over and over and over and over.
By the way, fun thing. So Gavin, my boyfriend, did not realize that at the very end she uses the one wish willow, which, like, the fact that she uses it right before he's about to vomit up the pills,
trying to kill himself.
Yeah, because he's already eating the pills,
and
so
he's
Bear's
been a coward throughout the entire movie, so he's about to make good on that.
Look, it's not like I necessarily blame a man for not wanting to kill himself, but it does kind of tell you, like, he can't even commit to that at the end. He couldn't even commit to that, and if it hadn't been for that wish, it's likely he would have vomited them up and this cycle would have continued. I love the look on his face when he comes out of the bathroom.
Yeah, when it's like, yeah, that little moment where she does like the,
yeah, and like for that moment, these two, not actually them, are deeply, truly infatuated with each other. And then he dies.
It's just this great mix of like super dark comedy. Like, it's this great super dark comedy rom-com moment.
The comedy in this film is so pitch black, and yet it never feels like it's breaking the moment. Like when Ian comes in, God, I want $1 billion. She just turns around and shoots him in the face, and I'm like, dude.
It's like, goddamn, like, this movie is so good. I've seen it 3 times.
I've only seen it once, and I've sort of obsessed over it. That was not intentional.
Right. The internet seems to be as well.
Yeah, no,
proper.
It's yeah. If you've already watched all this and you haven't seen Obsession, but it still makes you want to, please do. It's still worth watching even if we spoiled everything.
Yeah, we didn't even spoil everything. We barely really talked through the plot, but it's been out long enough that I feel like anybody listening to this has seen it or is not interested whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think pretty much everybody involved in this movie should have a great career ahead of them, I think. They were everything was standout about this.
So damn, I don't know about I think everyone deserves it, but I definitely think she deserves it the most.
Oh my God. I know I read something earlier that Curry signed an 8-figure deal with Blumhouse for his next couple of movies.
Damn.
So he's good. Man's got his bag.
Yeah, wow.
And I feel like if you've ever seen his YouTube channel, he does a lot of very simple comedy skits. Some of them land for me, some of them don't. That's just the nature of comedy. But he also does a bunch of horror shorts. Ian is a mainstay in all of those. The guy that played Ian. So I think and I kind of hope that he's going to continue to kind of be his Bruce Campbell. Be like the Bruce Campbell to his Sam Raimi.
I could dig on that. He doesn't always have to play a big part, but I love the idea of him coming back and just being a, yeah.
He had a great natural energy as Ian in this movie. So
yeah, he definitely played that part to a T. I had no of all the tour de force performances, he did feel incredibly natural. He fit right in. God. Now I remember that opening sequence. The film starts off on such a weird note.
Yeah, with Bear confessing his love, and then you learn that he's practicing it
with a waitress
at Ian's behest.
Yeah, and by the way, knowing the nature of Ian's relationship with Nikki, and knowing that it's almost like he was trying to set him up to fail.
He kind of was, but I feel like it's. A lot of people are giving him shit man, he's a bad friend. He should have told him the truth. And maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But all of these characters are also in their 20s, and everybody's kind of shitty in their 20s.
Everyone's a little bit fucked up.
And on the other hand, from the friend point of view, it's once he confesses to her, he can finally, she can finally tell him no.
Yeah.
Or yes. I don't know.
Yeah,
like
because at least he would have an answer.
Yeah,
and then
he could move on.
Yeah.
Then he could be done.
God, I always keep going back to that fucking moment where she goes back to the car and says, "If you like me, now's the time to tell me."
Yeah.
And
do you
God,
like me? Now's the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, God damn it, that was the make or break point of the whole fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. and like, to me, it was so relatable because here's something that like. Something kind of relatable for me. Granted, this is like back in my pubescence. Back in middle school, I had a big crush on a girl. And I was like a bit of a romantic. I wrote her a poem. I slipped it into her locker. I have very recognizable handwriting. And she asked me, "Did you write this for me?" And like, I could tell she liked it. But I panicked.
No.
And I said, "No."
Oh.
And then just kind of ran away and hid my feelings. So Laura, if you're watching this, yes, I did write that, and you probably dodged a bit of a bullet at the time, frankly.
That's still really cute.
Yeah.
That's really cute.
So like there's that like he had the opportunity to tell her, but there is such a human thing about like just not being able to, of like being so afraid of being that level of vulnerable.
Yeah, and there's no part of me that thinks that coward didn't say anything.
Yeah.
There's that part of me that's like, fuck, if he just had.
Yeah. There is that part of being like, you know, once that wish was made and you noticed that she was like mentally unwell, you probably should have made more effort to fix it, but...
Yeah, the moment he knew the wish, because there was a bit for him to realize, oh no, that was real.
I think morning 2, when he was going to work without her and she duct taped the door. I think at least at that point you say, you do something.
Yeah, at that point, I think that was even past. Yeah.
That was such a cool reveal too, like where he's just talking to her and then you see the look on his face.
Yeah.
And then the camera pans and you just see, door covered in duct tape.
Yeah, that
was
the look. I was waiting for the reveal because you see the look on his face. It's like, what the fuck
what's he
looking
seeing?
at?
Is it the cat again?
And I was not expecting the taped door. So yeah, great movie.
If you're having trouble with the door, you could just stay. No, I got it. Like again, like such a great dark comedy.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We have other stuff.
So that's Obsession. Very worth your time.
Yes.
Honestly, if the theaters are still packed, worth seeing in a packed theater, because every time I've gone and hearing everybody's reactions is it's beautiful. It's one of the things about going to like an actual like communal show that's like nice.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Which is also doubly true for The Furious.
So this was another movie I almost saw with Gavin. I'm glad I saw it with y'all because that theater was going crazy for this movie.
It was insane. Like plot-wise, it's very bog standard, very simple, simple plot.
Yeah, do not go for the plot. I mean, it's
the plot's fine.
It does the job.
It's man's daughter gets kidnapped. Then like what follows is about an hour and a half of pure dadrenalin.
Yeah. And combined by a man whose wife was also taken, and he is also so angry and so
everybody
ready to throw
is
hands.
so furious. There are so many furious people in this movie, but the action is so fucking good. Like, I'm eating well right now, man. Like,
Yeah.
This was such a good action movie. And it had a blend of martial arts too. You had some like traditional like kung fu. I think there was like some Shaolin, some stuff in there. There was Taekwondo from like the main big baddie, and then of course Yan Ruhyun, who was kind of like he played the Mad Dog in The Raid and has since been in like John Wick 3, Raid 2 obviously, and so many other like great action movies. And of course he played the guy that was hunting Han Solo in Star Wars The Force Awakens. Real memorable, that one. But either way, he is like
Was he the one with the bow and arrow in this one?
Yes, yeah, he was the bow and arrow guy, and he practices. Sorry, I actually looked this one up. Pencak Silat, which is the Indonesian martial arts, which so you get this like great blend of different fighting styles, and it is my favorite kind of action martial arts movie because they're always using different props and the environments, and in so many creative ways, and the camera. like you're not getting jump cuts. It's usually like a lot of like one long shots. Sometimes they're like, you know, doing fun things with the camera too. It's so fucking good.
Yeah, the use of I feel like I've always seen it all, and then these movies will always find a new way to use the environment and just cool new methods. Like I go back to the club scene, and they just kept doing cool stuff with the bars, with the stools, and
like they'd like create like hazards on the ground because everybody would be like throwing bottles, and like you know the cage fighters who they got to fight him, like they had bare feet, so they can't do as like yeah. And like people are getting like thrown from balconies, like very reminiscent of The Protector, which is another one of my favorite action martial arts movies. It's just like, it's such an experience. I was so enthralled by the action of this movie. I had absent-mindedly scarfed through all of my popcorn and drank my entire drink by the time that club scene ended, which is essentially the second action scene.
Yeah, did you mention the raid earlier? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like, the raid was the first thing that came to mind for me, but that's partially just because of something that uses some of the actors and stunt coordinators and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I could not take my eyes off the entire movie. It was just, I will say, the biggest shortcoming of it besides its story, which, again, is just sort of...
The story is bare bones.
Its editing is weird, especially for, like, specifically not for the fight scenes. The fight scenes are almost all edited very well. The regular, like, non-action scenes are a little awkward.
Yeah. It almost feels like porn, like where you're watching it and like nobody gives a shit about the plot. We're not going to put too much effort into this. Let's get to the action.
Also, if y'all see this or have seen it, the cop's ADR is
most of the ADR, but specifically Soft Boy Cop.
All the ADR is bad, but all of their lines are ADR, and that's all bad, and it's really funny. Honestly, it only added to it for me because it made it funnier. Yeah. So, like, I could never take him seriously, but it was funny.
Like, Soft Boy Cop was just like, not only does his voice not really match his, like, build, but, like, it always felt like a little off.
Yeah, always just a little bit off.
I felt the worst for that character.
Yeah, I know, right?
He didn't deserve any of that.
No.
He was just a soft little bean.
Honestly, it was one of the few times, like, because it comes after that big old scene where the cops finally step up, and then all that happens, and it's like, well, that fucking sucks. Yeah, but it really cements that the villains, oh my god, the villains...
Yeah, this entire movie is about two angry men trying to take down a child trafficking ring.
Yeah.
So, you know, relatable in this day and age.
It was so fascinating watching because they layer the movie a little bit to where it feels like it could end earlier than it does.
But then you're happy that it keeps going a bit.
No. I was like, we're not getting to the end, are we?
Yeah.
But no, we were not.
Yeah, it's funny because like it feels like they kind of resolved the stuff they needed to resolve by the end of the second act.
Yeah.
But then they have that like last final like push of action, which was probably the every single action scene in this movie is great, but that last one has to be the strongest. Everybody was going ape shit. Like as soon as that one guy just kind of like re-entered the scene, I loved him. He's my favorite.
He's so good. That actor is amazing. And for all the people who know me at home,
I just call him Solomon Grundy. He's so cool.
Yeah, and by the way, for all the people who know me at home, besides his personality, yes, super yes. Oh my god, yes.
You would.
Yeah. Oh boy. Also, his fighting style is so crazy.
He's just this big dude, and he like he Hondas himself into people.
Yeah,
he's just like crawling around and like throwing his body at people, and
yeah, like he rarely actually attacks with his feet and hands. He's almost like, yeah, my body is huge. It is a weapon, and I will crush you with it.
And he just cannot be stopped. He's amazing. I love him.
He's so good. He's definitely the standout character of the movie for, I think, both of us in a way.
I'm sorry. I just like. As soon as they did that like one shot where like they did that like quintessential everybody's eyes like looking like the standoff shot,
the fucking audience,
the place erupted, and I loved it.
It was so good because like you can really tell that the people in the theater love film because they're just going ham on all the cool stuff.
It's like, and again, it's not like a perfectly constructed movie.
No.
But all of the parts that matter have so much care into like put into them. I said this to Martin last night, but it's like it's the best Yakuza movie. There's a point where two guys are fighting with bicycles.
That was so fucking funny.
And then like the bikes break and they start using the parts of the bike to fight each other.
And it's brutal.
Yeah.
Like I was getting a little squeamish on some of those parts. I'm like, damn.
I will say, a lot of the digital blood fucking sucked.
Oh, okay. We've got to find a way to do digital blood better than this because holy shit.
It's one thing that like we watched like the night after was when we watched They Will Kill You, which is almost like there is some very noticeable CGI, but
Yeah.
like almost all of the like gore effects and like the action effects are practical.
Yeah, and
It's a noticeable difference.
Yeah. Look, sometimes you don't need the blood. I'm
No.
gonna be honest.
Sometimes you don't,
yeah.
but sometimes it's part.
Yeah, sometimes it is part of it. But like, look, on a lot of the times they were using the digital blood, it was like, why?
Yeah.
Why even use the digital blood? Like, it's not making the scene more impressive to me. It's not like maybe it's supposed to sell the brutality more, but ultimately for me,
But it looks bad.
It just looks bad. Like you just use your sound effects and good choreography to sell the impact. You don't need to add this, because the worst part. Oh, okay. So it's not as bad as some of the ones I've seen. I have blood graphics packs that I've used in the past. When those show up in movies,
Yeah.
it kills me. It takes me way
It's
out.
the same as hearing that one dragon sound effect in the Babadook.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it's the visual equivalent of that.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah. As soon as like you've worked with things long enough and you like see that, I know that one. That's this thing .mk4 or whatever.
Yeah, it's this dot wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Or dot move. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But overall, like absolutely fantastic. I actually like the main like quote unquote big bad guy in this one is so fucking stupid. He's got that powerplex thing going where he blames everybody else for his actions.
Yeah.
But I don't care because
Oh.
he's honestly like he's fighting with like what looked to be like kind of a variation of Taekwondo because it's very like leg focused.
Yeah.
And like he fights like Hwarang from
Tekken.
From Tekken.
Yeah. I totally got that too. And his form, his body, it is just so like well suited for this sort of combat.
Yeah, he's built like he's like kind of like tall and like a little bit like lanky-ish.
Yeah.
But like the kicks and everything he's doing like has so much power behind it.
Yeah, the scene with him where we finally really get to see him for the first time is brutal as hell, and that really kind of just tells you what this guy is about and sets the tone for that final act in a great way.
Yeah.
I loved that shit. It was very funny to hear him say the line, like, but yeah.
You did this to me.
I know, right? It's so funny. Yeah, we've been a little bit vague because
I think it's
yeah.
fine to be vague. I don't think it's worth going into story spoilers
It really
because that's
isn't.
not what it's about.
But we both knew not to say the name of the guy who shows up at the end, though.
Yeah.
Because it's
so good.
It's so good. Oh, I couldn't believe it too, because when I noticed what was happening, I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
Yeah, I went through like this is one of those movies where I didn't really care about people's names. You don't even learn the name of the main character until the end.
Yep.
Like the absolute end of the movie.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies where I'm just like, this is your title to me.
Yeah.
I only knew two of their names, the daughter's name and the husband reporter's name.
Yeah. Her name was like Rain.
Yeah.
And
his was Neon.
Naveen.
Navi.
Yeah, Naveen and his wife, Maya.
Yeah, it was an M something.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Also, I loved him. I love their dynamic. It is unfortunate he does sort of feel secondary in some ways because like the real main character of this is the dad.
But he's also like really good in his action scenes.
He is.
Like he shows up to the club like looking for his like as he's trying to find his wife. They're both, I guess they're just like vigilante reporters, like vigilante journalists.
Yeah.
Because like she has
she was a journalist. He took up the mantle after she like went missing.
Yeah, but basically doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But like she has a good action scene like kind of in the beginning where you kind of get like the feel
I
for
am
the
so
vibe.
sad we only get that with her. I understand why, but damn. She was so cool.
Yeah. But like the scene where he's going in there, like he's just trying to go undercover to like, you know, figure out where these children are,
Where's
like
my wife?
where they're being held,
Yeah.
where's his wife, and he's being like suave and cool and like very charismatic.
I do love his energy.
Yeah.
Like his whole vibe is so good. Mm-hmm. I love the fact.
But then as soon as and you're watching him like, oh man, like as soon as shit starts to go down, it's like, oh man, is he gonna be all right? It's like, oh no, he's fine, he's good.
Yeah, it's man, great film, so fun,
so amazing.
Yeah, that one is just a thrill ride from beginning to end.
100% dad adrenaline. That's the phrase I'm going with.
Yeah, again, don't go into it for its story. Like you might still find
The
something.
story's fine.
Yeah,
like but it's bare bones. It's not the point.
Yeah, it's not the point of the movie.
It's just the through line.
But yeah, man. We also saw the Backrooms. That was cool.
Backrooms was all right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to downplay it, but I saw Obsession before it and after it.
So I saw Backrooms before Obsession. I will say this quick thing about the Backrooms.
Stylized, like I think it's beautifully made. I think it's great.
Beautifully made. I really like the explanation for everything. I like the through line of the story. I like the evolution of its characters. It's a good movie. It's genuinely, it's a really solid, and considering the age and like tenure of the guy who made it,
yeah,
it's really impressive.
Yeah. That said, like that's the one movie that I saw recently that I'm like, I don't think I lost. Like I don't think I would lose anything by watching this at home.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Not that it isn't still like
it's
worth
worth
seeing in
your
theaters.
time. Like it's very well made, well crafted. I think like the character work is solid. I think there's like a lot to dissect with it.
Yeah.
Definitely worthy of like a lot of discussion, and very cool that like we're seeing so many like Gen Z filmmakers popping the fuck off.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love seeing new generations come in, and especially right now, I don't think either of us need to talk about how the entire cinematic world has just been over flooded with sequels and reboots and franchises, and fuck.
The fact that Obsession like basically beat Mandalorian and Grogu at the box office, it feels like a victory, even though I'm not really a part of the team, you know?
You're a part of that fucking team. You're absolutely a part of that fucking team.
If only because I put money into it, but...
Well, I mean, you love horror films, you love independent films, you love original films. I could not give less of a shit about Star Wars right now, so yeah, I'm absolutely fucking ecstatic that shitty movie got completely blown out of the water.
I can't speak to its quality because I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
I've not heard many great things.
Fair enough.
But
I have not seen the movie either. I know Star Wars fans. I know Mandalorian fans who saw it and thought, why does this exist? So I'm just so happy to see Obsession blow it out of the water, and in the same summer as a completely original, well, I'm gonna say original, Spielberg film.
Oh yeah, that's right. You saw Disclosure Day. I haven't.
Yeah, Disclosure Day. It's good. That's all I got.
It's like just good.
It's got some really beautiful moments.
I mean, it's Spielberg.
Yeah, great performances, some cool ideas, but if I had to be completely honest with you, it feels like it's tonally a little weird, and I don't want to really go into my problems with it. I'd have to go into spoilers, which I don't want to do. It is good. It is worth your time, especially if you're a Spielberg fan. One thing I will say that is maybe just a me thing. Hearing that John Williams score in this modern movie that is wholeheartedly like this kind of like sci-fi thriller, like, it's weird because it feels like it's a movie out of time. It's almost anachronistic to what I was watching, because I'm so used to a lot of these films nowadays having more drones, having more synth, and like, no, this is like almost purely like throughout orchestral. And so it's a good score. It's just like hearing music like, these are the bad guys, as the bad guys are doing bad guy things. I was like, well, that definitely doesn't feel like 2026.
Yeah.
So it was just neat.
Yeah, I think the last Spielberg movie I saw was Ready Player One, which is another one of those. It was fun.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean,
I liked it.
It's a movie.
Yeah. It's like, it exists.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch it.
It has so many member berries in it.
It's, oh my God. Yeah, so
Nostalgia movie.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
Nothing that I can think of off the top of my head. aside from another video that I just want to shoot entirely. So stay tuned for that, I guess. This will definitely be coming out sooner, I'd hope, than the other one, because I think the other one will...
Yeah, no, hopefully this will be out this weekend.
Yeah, in order to, still catch it while both Obsession and The Furious are still in theaters.
Yes. Yeah, so... God.
Check them out. Good shit.
I'm just so happy that I've been watching a bunch of good movies lately. Oh my God, it's been so nice.
I know. Like, I'm a guy that likes a good blockbuster every now and again. Like, I'll go to the movie for a blockbuster. I don't care. But when I can see a movie that's just, like, refreshing, interesting, new...
There's one movie I still need to see. I Love Boosters.
Yeah, I remember seeing like a bunch of trailers for that.
Yeah, I need to see that because it's fucking...
Boots Riley?
Yeah, it's fucking Boots Riley, and as somebody who absolutely fucking adored Sorry to Bother You, I need to see that. I need to see this.
That's fair.
So, but yeah.
Well, what did you guys think of Obsession and The Furious, if you've seen either of those, or any of the other things we've talked about? Let us know. We like hearing what people think.
Yeah, and I'm sort of curious for people who didn't like these movies, if you have seen them, why is that? I'm like, I always love to hear respectful, meaningful critique.
Respectful contrarianism?
Yes, exactly. So yeah, get down in the comments. Tell us what you thought.
In the comments! And until then, we'll see you next time on the Talkcast Podshow.
Why?
Why not?